Hey guys, how you going? So yesterday I jumped on and was it yesterday or the day before? Again, I'm a bit lost with this whole COVID thing going on. One day becomes another until it becomes Groundhog Day. I'm sure everybody feels the same by this stage. Anyway, I did a video on how to get what you want, and we spoke about your reticular activating system in your brain and how it's a little bit of a biohacking secret on how to get it working for you to start looking for the things that you want in life rather than the things that you don't want in life. Now, the next part in this series is kind of leading on from that, because when you start to tell yourself what you do want, the best thing that you can do for yourself is to start paying attention to your thoughts. A lot of them are unconscious. Most of our thoughts, in fact, every day are unconscious thoughts. And they start from the minute we wake up, and they're all linked into our habits and how we continually do things every single day on an unconscious level. So the first thing that you can do, and I love starting at the very beginning with anything to do with habits, you kind of rewind and think, okay, where do I start? Exactly when I open my eyes in the morning, when I wake up, that's my first conscious thought. And even then, it's probably unconscious and you don't realize what you're waking up with in the morning. And it's kind of like waking up with a partner next to you who is either, a Debbie Downer and a bit grumpy, as opposed to somebody who wakes up a little bit more optimistic and says things like, good morning, I'm great today, I'm going to have a great day. And in real life, that person can get a little bit annoying, but in your head, they are the most helpful ally that you can have. So your first step is to start thinking about bringing your unconscious thoughts into the conscious realm, because as soon as you bring them in there, you have control over them, and you can start to change your habits, and you can start inputting your reticular activating system with positive thoughts of what you want instead of what you don't want. So it's not just about giving it your goals and telling yourself what you want, in everyday life. It's also about controlling your thoughts and changing them from a negative to a positive. So the first place to start is, as I said, when you wake up in the morning, and just pay attention. Don't judge. Don't, you might have heard this quite a lot. Hi, I can see a few likes happening. I can't actually see your names popping up. I can see people are watching. I'm really sorry, so I can't say hello individually, but hi, thanks for tuning in. Maybe leave a comment down the bottom. Tell me who you are, where you're from, just so I can say hi to you a little bit later when I get to read the comments. So, so wake up, be mindful of the thoughts that come up, and don't judge them. Just start to pay attention at this stage. So every morning when you wake up, first thing you think, just start to pay attention. And start during the day, just whenever you can, just have a think about. It's nice sometimes to set a really gentle little ding or a little alarm on your phone, just to create that habit of you. And every time you hear it, you kind of start thinking consciously about what you're currently thinking. And it's just a little thought reminder, just a little ding, and you're like, oh, that's right. I'll just start paying attention to my thoughts again. Because you'll only do it for a minute or so, and then, life gets in the way and you stop doing it, which is fine. But it's just a way to start paying attention to what you're actually thinking during the day. And it all rolls into your habits, as I was saying. And your habits are so simple. It's basically your body recognizes something that you do often, and then it'll recognize the reward or what you get from doing that action, and it'll repeat that action so that you keep getting that reward. And there's always a trigger. So like, you being bored at home, you get up off the couch, you open the fridge, you look for that chocolate, and the reward is you feel good because you're eating the chocolate. But the long-term reward is actually you might start beating yourself up about, not eating too much chocolate, and why am I doing this, and possibly some unwanted weight gain, whatever it is. So when you start bringing your unconscious thoughts into the conscious level, you start to be able to control them. You start to recognize triggers, and you start to recognize why your habits are the way that they are, because how you do one thing is how you do everything as well. So like I say to everything, the power of 1% change. So just start to recognize your thoughts. Then maybe once you're used to that, you can start when you wake up in the morning. If you think, oh, got to get out of bed, or oh, I'm tired, often I used to wake up saying, I'm so tired. And because I'd just had a baby, and I wasn't sleeping and I was tired. And it continued on for long enough that it became a habit. And I found that I was actually waking up saying, oh, I'm tired, even when I wasn't. And I actually started recognizing it. Actually, I'm not that tired, I'm actually okay. I had an okay sleep last night. It was happening for so long. I just created that unconscious thought pattern. And that's a terrible start to the day, because that's how you start your day is how you set up your day. And if you can start with just a little bit more of a positive attitude in the morning, I don't like that saying, fake it till you make it. I actually loathe it. But your morning thought is kind of the only place where it's applicable, because if you start waking up and create a habit of, I'm great, I'm good today, I'm going to have a good day, just little things like that, and you start to change that sort of thought habit, you start to recognize very quickly how that changes your real life situation, basically. And you start to realize, oh, there's a name. Hi, Brooke. Good to see you. Thanks for hopping on. And you really start to recognize how much that changes your life for the positive. So that's it for today. I'll jump on tomorrow and do part 3. We're doing a whole week of how to get what you want. And like I said, steps are, think about that first thought when you wake up in the morning, when you open your eyes, start to recognize, don't judge, set a little ding on your phone, maybe 3 or 4 times a day, just to remind you to think about your thoughts. Once you're okay with that, start to wake up with a more positive thought pattern, and just see how that changes your day, and see how it changes your habits actually in the morning as well. So we'll start talking a little bit more about habits tomorrow. Hey Brooke, thank you. These things obviously have honestly changed my life, and I hope they help you guys as well. Oh, thanks, Brooke. Full of lovely thoughts. I love this woman as well. So, well, it was lovely to see your name popping up here, and I hope all of you have a wonderful weekend. I will be on here doing a couple of lives, so I will see you. I'll probably won't have my hair done, I won't have my makeup on, and I probably would have just come from the beach. So hopefully you guys make the most of what you can do during this COVID strange times. Okay, see you later. Have a good weekend, Brooke. See you soon. Bye.